Before we open the unit up, there's a few precautions we need to discuss. Well, all are listed inside the manual, but let's go over some key issues that are important to your safety. 1. The camera does come supplied with a 120 volt cord and it's a grounded receptacle. Please don't cut off the ground receptacle. Make sure that it stays on the unit. 2. Do not abuse the cable connectors. Never carry the camera by the cable or yank them apart when disconnecting. 3. Under no circumstances remove the monitor from the case. The case is there for the protection of the monitor. So if you take the monitor out, you lose your protection. So it's very important to just keep it in there. It's fan cooled. It'll stay in there and run for hours without any problems. Step 1. We're going to open the door, we're going to move the contents, and we're going to get started. The first feature that we have besides having the door open is we also have the ability to take the door off and move it down. This especially comes in handy when you're working on a raised hearth or down near a furnace and you can't get around because the door is in your way. Being able to take it off, you can lay it down, or if need be, place it up here. So now it's out of harm's way. All right, let's take the camera out of the case. Lay that down to the side. Take the other components out. We have in a handy bag for you. We'll set them down and we'll get the 110 cord. It should be wire wound. Take this off and we're ready to plug it in. All right, step 2 is doing the electrical connections and the connections to the camera. First we'll do the camera. Take it off the reel on the top, bring it down, align it, push them together. Turn it in your hands and twist it, lock it. Let's work and place the 110 in, and we're ready for step 3. Step 3, we'll remove the camera protector, place it inside the case. We'll remove the whisker hub holder from the top of the camera. Pull the pin, take the washer off, and take one of the stabilizers off the side, the whiskers. Unscrew it off, use the one, take it, place the hub holder in the center, take the washer, place that on, put the pin back in place, click it on the camera, and we're ready to go. Step 4, we're going to energize the unit. There's 2 switches that you need to know about. First is the one on the monitor itself. Turn this on. The second is up here on the controller. Click it and turn it on and leave it in low to medium mode. Step 5, lighting and focus. On a Chim-Scan, both are variable. Let's start with the lights first. Inside the camera are 6 interior lights which screw in, screw out, so should you blow one, you can take it out and replace it. But as far as the light level itself, you can increase the lights and decrease the lights to whatever you would need inside the chimney. We recommend that you leave it in the green mode. We have it marked on the controller there between low and medium. If you need more light and you need to push them up into the red zone, by all means do it. But knowing that if you do that, you will shorten the bulb life. With focus, you can control the focal length of the camera from the switch on the controller. So if we're looking here on the screen, I can take and zoom the camera down very close to the screen, change my lighting level, get a little bit lighter, and I can change the focal length. As I pull the camera up, everything is blurry. I can move the camera again and bring the $5 bill into crisp view. And that's how the focus should work. In addition to the variable lights and remote focus on the Chim-Scan controller, there's also included an output source for an audio, so if you wish to send an audio signal to an exterior video deck, you can do it. Simply by flipping the switch up, the indicator light will know that the audio is energized and will allow you to send the signal to an outside source. Included in the controller are 2 fuses, one for the camera, which is indicated by camera with a 1 amp fuse, and the other is for 12 volt for 2 amp, which controls the controller itself. Should you lose image on the Chim-Scan camera, be sure to check the camera 1 amp fuse. It may have been blown. If you lose control and there's no indicator lights coming on the controller, then check the 12 volt 2 amp fuse.